virtual reading, although this has been our fifth reading. Every year at Dover Elementary School, we have our African American reading. And what that means is that we have professionals in our community and around the Bay Area. And actually, last time we had someone from out of state that come out to our school and they share who they are, talk about their profession, and talk about the really cool stuff that Black folks have done to contribute to our society. So today we actually have a reader that is here from our community, and he works in a high school with students in a high school called Greenwood Academy. His name is Dennis McCollins, and the cool part about him, guys, is that he also wrote this book. This year, every year we have a theme. This year is about Black family identity and the different shapes that families take form, right? Not all families look the same. Families look very different. So I will talk less and let Mr. Dennis introduce himself. I'll let Ms. LaFosse also say good morning and Ms. BSS. But welcome, you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you, teachers, for hosting your students.
Good morning, everyone. Aren't we so excited to actually have the author of our book read to us? I know I am. I even brought my students to listen with you. Somebody might have say hello.
Hi. I gotta get on in 2 minutes.
You're fine.
2 minutes.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. I'm so excited too. Muy buenos días a todos. Con muchas ganas de escuchar la historia.
But I can't see.
Hello, good morning. My name is Dennis McCollins, and I work at Greenwood Academy. I am the health center director there, so I'm in charge of the mental health of the students. And also, I decided one day to write a book. My book features me and my 2 daughters, and I knew I wanted to write my book when I was pretty much your age. I used to draw pictures and write different things down. And I got really excited when people would hear my stories and they would get really excited to see what I've written down and really want to see the beginning of the story and all the way to the end. So reading is not just important for what you're doing right now in class, but also important for your future because we read and write all the time when you become an adult. So just make sure that you guys continue to learn about your English, continue to learn, increase your reading. And one day, if you want to write a book, it's within your reach. So you can definitely do that. If you guys are ready, I can definitely get started. Does anybody else want to introduce yourself before we get started? Well, no, it sounds like it's time for me then. So my book is called Just One More. And again, we'll get started reading the book. So the first page is Just One More. It's dedicated to my daughters, Avery and Liara. It says, dream big. Who loves dreaming big? Dreaming big is very important. So when you guys have dreams, make sure that they're not tiny little dreams. Make sure you dream big and full dreams. It says, first things first, here it goes. It says, Daddy, where are you going? Asks Avery and Liara. I'm going to work, said Daddy. Can't you just stay home? Please, Daddy, please, said Avery. No, I have to go to work. Tears started to swell in their eyes. Please, Daddy, just one more kiss. I guess one kiss wouldn't hurt. Daddy, please, just one last tea party. Okay, Avery, one tea party. Please, Daddy, just one last pony ride. Okay, I guess one pony ride wouldn't hurt. Please, Daddy, just one last song. Okay, just one more. Please, Daddy, just one more game of hide and seek. Okay, just one more. As you can see, they're playing hide and seek, and she's hiding inside the tree, and he's looking for them. Who loves playing hide and seek? I'm pretty sure hide and seek is a crazy cool game. Daddy, please, just one more game of pretend. And then you see, she says, just one more. As you can see, one of the kids are being superhero, while the other one's being a supervillain, and the dad's all tied up. Please, Daddy, just one more game of rock, paper, scissors. Who loves playing rock, paper, scissors? I love rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors is one of my favorite games. As you can see, he says, okay, game on. And you see they're playing rock, paper, scissors with each other. As like there's a little rock person there, a flying thing. He's inside of a scissors robot, and they're playing rock, paper, scissors. Please, Daddy, just one more operation. As you can see her playing rock, paper, scissors. She got her little finger cut. Daddy, please, I have to go. But no buts. But you forgot to say bye to Mommy. Okay, just one more. As you can see, the family's all together. And that's pretty much the end of the book. Thank you guys so much for having me for your reading time. And again, reading and writing is very important. Using your imagination, especially your big imagination, is also important. And thank you guys.
So thank you. Good job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dennis. I don't know if any students had any questions for Dennis. I know this could be a little tricky, but let's see how much time we have. We have a few minutes if there's maybe a couple questions for him.
Teachers can put their questions in the chat if they want to.
Mhm.
Do you guys have any questions before you go back to your questions?
No.
Okay, go tell your teachers that I took you off because I had an author at my school reading his book.
Bye.
Hi, thank you for joining us. So I have a question, Dennis. I know that the book, I really liked it because I also have two daughters, and it's really hard for them when I leave work. So I was wondering, how is it for you when you have to leave work and leave your girls? I know that we're doing a lot of home, working from home now, so it's a little different, but how do you feel when you have to go away?
Yeah, so I miss them the whole time I'm there. It keeps me going though. It also like encourages me to get up and go and make sure that I take care of them and take care of the household, and take care of the family. So yes, it's sad to see them go, but it's great when you come home, you get the big warm hugs, and you see how excited they are when you get there. Also, did you know there's a statistic? Dads who kiss their family before they leave actually lived 30% longer. So kiss your kids before you go.
That's
Wow.
really interesting, huh?
That's
That
some
is-
good advice.
Yeah.
I love
Can you guys hear
the
me?
idea that from something that it's our daily lives, you came up with the topic of the book, right? And we all have stories to tell. So I'm very excited that you actually wrote about it and made it into a book. Thank
Yeah.
you for
Thank you.
sharing it.
Somebody asked me about my illustrations. So no, I did not do my own illustrations. Actually, my illustration was done by Mark Mark Belay, and he's one of my friends who he lives in the Philippines, by the way, and he does art for pictures and things like that. And yeah, I was able to contact him and got the artwork done. I wish I could draw though, but I can't, unfortunately. Well, I can. You can never say can't. I haven't worked on it yet.
I haven't practiced. I'm with you. I'm much more practiced at writing than I am with drawing myself. So
There you go. Do we have any more last questions? Anyone from, I know yes, we can hear Miss Wheeler. Earlier you were speaking. Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you could hear me. I'm having trouble with my video too. I have a student who wants to ask a question. Since they're in Zoom, if I have her talk, will you guys hear her too?
Let's
Yeah.
try it.
Let's try
Okay.
I would try it.
All right, Mia, can you talk really loud and say your question?
If
We
she's
can't really hear
talking,
you.
we can't hear. No.
So
Oh man. Okay.
Yeah.
no, unfortunately, we can't.
So what was the question, Miss Wheeler?
You know, actually, I think she has a question about the art project, so I will answer her question after.
Gotcha. Yeah. So yeah, actually, we can talk about the art project a little bit. Our guest readers know about the art project because we told them in the email that we send them. So after this, Miss Wheeler students, Mrs. Parks, Miss Valentine's students, Montenegro, I think she's gone. But all of you will be participating in an art project, which is related to the story. So similar to Dennis and his daughters. Dennis is probably someone who his daughters look up to, right? It looks like they really want him to stick around all the time, and it's so hard for them when he has to go to work, right? So think about someone special that's similar to what Dennis is to his kids, right? Sometimes it could be your big brother, sometimes it could be your uncle, sometimes it could be your aunt, grandma, grandpa. So sometimes it's a different person, right? But it's just that one person like, oh, it's so hard when they have to go. So what you're gonna do in your art project, you're actually gonna make a sculpture of this person. What is a sculpture? A sculpture is kind of like, have you ever seen a museum either in person or on TV where they have different shapes of people? Kind of like a big statue, right? A statue of a person. And so you're going to do something similar, but it's going to be a very small one, a model magic version of it. And you're going to have hair and googly eyes. So if you haven't picked up your materials, guys, you still have time to pick them up at Dover. We have boxes right outside with all the materials, okay? So that's what the project is going to be. Your teacher will let you know when to do that project. But other than that, thank you so much, Dennis, for being here. We appreciate
Thank
you
you.
for sharing your time and your talent. Thank you for sharing about your family. We know that families come in different shapes and forms, so thank you for sharing yours.
Thank you. So if anybody wants a copy, you can ask Mr. Edgar. I'm going to sign some copies and I'm going to give it to Mr. Edgar, and then he can give it to you guys if you guys are interested. I'll get some stickers out. All he has to do is just email me some names and I will give it to him for free. So if you guys want some copies, I'll sign them and I'll give them to Mr. Edgar and he can give it out to anybody who wants one.
We definitely want one for the school.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
And I purchased a couple copies, Dennis, so I'll make those available to you so you can sign those for me as well, and then we'll get those back.
And also, in order to support you as an author, we'll go ahead and Edgar, did you get these on Amazon?
I did.
Then we'll
Yeah.
post the link on Amazon too, you know, with the recording, so people can go buy the book for themselves and support you as a local author.
Thank you so much and have a good day, guys.
Welcome.
Have a good one. Thank you, TK and kindergartners. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Oh, did you see Miss Wheeler wants him to come when school opens? So maybe.
Oh yeah, definitely. We can definitely schedule something for him to come around. Yep. Mm-hmm.
How do I leave this meeting? I don't use.
You know what? I'll turn. You can just close the tab.
Close the tab. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't use Google.
I know. I don't normally either. So this one's weird for me too. So
Yeah.
you can either do that, or you can hang up. Use the leave call and the red telephone.
If we all leave, maybe you'll hang up for her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait. Okay. I think
Thank
I
you,
see
Miss
now.
BSS. Thank you, Miss
Thank
Wheeler.
you.
Thank you. Bye bye.